watching Channel 7 in Queensland's Great Southeast.
A 10-ton whale called Willie has been trapped in a New South Wales river for 12 weeks, and so far the combined talents of marine biologists, national parks and wildlife experts and Navy divers have failed to rescue him, and I think this is a tragedy. Why are we wasting thousands and thousands of dollars trying to help this confused lump of blubber when there's a perfectly good Japanese whaling fleet out there whose harpoons are getting rusty? I mean, I'm sure they could do with the practice, and what's more, Willie is a rare breed of whale, and you know how much those pesky Japanese love to kill and eat creatures that are in short supply. Nothing like a medium rare panda burger washed down with a schooner of rhino blood, eh? Cheers. But I digress. Maybe inviting the Japanese isn't such a good idea after all. I mean, Australia is the clever country, is it not? Yeah. Surely we can work out a way to get rid of the beast and free up all that valuable TV and newspaper space. I haven't heard any real news for weeks because of this bloody whale! I don't know how many of the Three Stooges have admitted to sleeping with Princess Di. I can't remember which supermodel has been romantically linked with Paul Mercurio's buttocks. I wouldn't have a clue which daddo has become leader of the Liberal Party, and I need to know this stuff. I'm out of touch. Now, we must work out a fast, cheap way to remove this 10-ton tub of tedium from the lives of honest, hard-working Australians once and for all. What we need is someone who's had experience in getting rid of willies. That's right. That's right. Lorena Bobbitt, come on down and bring the big knife. I'm Andrew Denton. Welcome to the show. As you know, it's Grand Prix this weekend in Adelaide, and I thought I'd draw your attention to this, the official program for the Grand Prix, which has this ad. Now, I'm sure they mean it well, but it's rather unfortunate. It says, remember Senna the way he should be remembered in Victory Lane, and it's an ad for a series of collector's cards, which, according to them, feature dynamic, full-bleed photography. Dynamic, full-bleed photographs of Ayrton Senna. Now, I'm sure this isn't what they mean, but it does make me curious as to what other sort of collector's cards you can get from them. Headshots of Kurt Cobain, maybe? Fisheye lens photos of Natalie Wood? Cutaways of Vic Morrow? Or maybe just blow-ups of Lord Mountbatten, who knows? It's a very weird world we live in, and thank goodness we have this. Now, I know this just looks like a cheesy plastic 8-ball to you set in a cheesy plastic blue ashtray, but it's much more than that. This is the Oracle, ladies and gentlemen, and this can tell you the future. I can ask this any question right now, and it will tell me the future. Let me give you an example. Will Alexander Downer become Prime Minister of Australia?
Definitely not.
Well, he's got it together. Okay, let's try another one. Will the Sydney Swans ever win 2 games in a row?
My answer is, I think not.
Ooh, pretty impressive stuff, isn't it? Tonight, all our guests are going to get a chance to consult the Oracle, find something out about their careers. Who are our guests? Well, the power behind Australian rock and roll, the man behind Mushroom Records and Frontier Touring, Michael Gudinski, will be with us, as will the winner of the AFI Best Actor Award, Nick Hope. Amanda Keller, as always, will be joining us, and she'll be telling us something about the lifestyle of the molester. Now, I know that sounds politically unsound and tasteless, but believe me, it is. Also, Anthony Tony Morgan will be appearing from whatever planet he's currently on at the moment. But first, we all know what the coolest cartoon in the world is right now, don't we? Yes, Ren and Stimpy. That's right. Now, for those not familiar with Ren and Stimpy, whose childhood memory of cartoons is of cute and friendly critters with not an evil thought in their minds, what you're about to see may surprise you. Oh, that hurts. Oh, yes, it's a long way removed from Kimber the White Lion and Precious Pup, and thank God for that. Here to remind us of just how good animation can be when you really try is the creator of Ren and Stimpy. Please welcome John Crispolucci.
Hi, how you doing?
Come on in. I feel like I'm about to do a mystic consultation here. Now, a lot of your ideas for Ren and Stimpy, John, were pretty damn weird. Like the tooth beaver, like the cheese translating machine, which enables you to talk Limburger, one of my favourites. Are cartoons the ultimate medium if you want to express bizarre, grotesque ideas?
Well, this is the first I'm hearing that there was anything weird about it.
Oh, sorry. Of course, it depends what perspective you're coming from.
Is there an answer for that?
I don't know. Yes or no would suffice at this point in time.
Maybe.
Maybe? You mean there is a better medium for expressing your ideas?
No, cartoons are about the best medium to express. I don't know what I do anyways. I don't know if it's weird or not. I don't think it's weird.
You don't think it's weird?
I think it's normal. I think this is weird.
I think you're probably right. What's so weird about this, John?
I don't know. This is TV land or something, right?
Yeah. These are real people.
How do you get them to move like that?
Well, thousands and thousands of cells, John. I don't want to give you the details. It's just too tedious.
It's almost like real animatronics.
Actually, because you've got an idiosyncratic way of getting your storyboards
You keep
together.
coming up with these 50-syllable words.
Well, I'm sorry, but we're the clever country, John. Didn't you hear that before? Sorry, no, I'll put it another way. You have an original way of coming up with the stories for your cartoons. Can you explain that to us?
Well, we work naked. In the dark.
In the dark.
And in the bathtub with our mothers. You ever seen your mother in the bathtub?
All the time, John.
I've seen her. You don't want to see it.
You've seen my mother in the bathtub?
That's right.
Outside,
just came
sunshine.
from there.
Yes, we'd like to warm up our guests in a particular way, and thanks, Mum, for your help this evening. Now, John, a lot of people, you say you don't think Ren and Stimpy are weird, but of course a lot of people complain about the grossness, the violence, the disgustingness of it. Well, my mother did for a start.
My mom likes it.
You know a lot of people who complain about it. What sort of people complain about a cartoon?
Nobody's complained about it, at least not in America.
Well, the network...
Maybe they do here.
The network it was on complained about it, and in fact they did here. They did
network
complain.
Executives complain about everything, though.
Yeah. Do tell.
Well... Let me see. I guess they didn't like the gay humor too much. They didn't like the boogers too much.
Yeah.
I like boogers a lot, and I think it's kind of a shame that they have to stay in your nose.
Yes.
So we wanted to put them on the screen where everybody could enjoy them.
Yeah.
See, network executives, I'm sure you know, don't exactly... I guess their job is to keep entertainment from polluting your mind.
Oh, absolutely.
And I sort of have the opposite philosophy.
Well, you actually
I want to pollute it, like, purely, directly.
Do you want the full-on industrial waste of entertainment?
That's right.
Yeah. Do you subscribe to the often held criticism of cartoons that if a little kid watches a cartoon dog chainsaw a cat's head off and send it to the moon in a rocket, it will try and repeat that same thing in real life?
I hope he does.
Get
rid of him.
Yeah. Because you're a fan of violence in cartoons, aren't you?
Actually, I don't know of any violence in cartoons.
Well, true, because they don't exist.
We call it slapstick.
Right.
Violence is what you see in the movies. You know, blood, gore, guts, and stuff like that. There's no violence in our cartoons, anyways.
How do people get confused?
Except for Man's Best Friend. We did put some in one cartoon, but it's totally motivated. In fact, if you want to see this cartoon is so scary, it was banned from America. MTV won't even run it.
What was it called?
It's called Man's Best Friend.
Man's Best Friend. And what's in it that's so scary?
George Licker, American, who was a true manly American. He was too manly for Nickelodeon which is run by ex-hippie ladies who are ultra politically correct.
Yeah.
George Licker is the opposite of that.
Right.
This is the ultra right-wing, so conservative that he thinks Republicans are commies.
Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah, this is a manly guy. He was Ren and Stimpy's master.
Right.
So they're going to show this at the Kaboom exhibit at the museum.
Which is what you're here
this
for.
Sunday.
Yeah. They're going to show this band cartoon.
You're going to see a cartoon that's totally going to destroy your mind, if it isn't already.
It's a bit wobbly at the moment. You've bought some cells, actually, of George Licker.
Yes, I certainly did.
Give us a sneak preview of what George Licker is.
Well, he was Ren and Stimpy's master. Now he's Jimmy's master. This is George Licker, American here. He doesn't like to wear clothes too much. He never wears a shirt.
It looks a bit like Rodney Dangerfield.
He's not meant to.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's his idiot nephew, Jimmy, that he keeps out back in the chicken coop.
Yep.
He brings him out every once in a while to teach him how to be a man. We also have, this is Jimmy's girlfriend, Sodi.
Why is it that the ugly guys always get the good-looking girls?
I've always wondered that.
It really
always
bugs me, yeah.
And, dumb and ugly.
Do they have a full sexual relationship? Do cartoons have
sex? Let me tell you something about Jimmy. Mm-hmm. Jimmy has the same kind of feelings that you and I have.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Although he's a little backwards.
Yeah,
he shows his feeling backwards. When he sees a pretty girl, what happens is, let me see, his boner implodes. Works like this. Jimmy sees a pretty girl. He looks up and and it feels really good. He just doesn't know what it means.
That was just a demonstration of how you work. This is how you do it, isn't it? You actually act this stuff out.
Yeah, I guess I kind of work from the loins.
Yeah?
It's a lot of ad-libbing.
Yeah, the Christian into the loins den. Now, what we have here, John, because I know you've had a checkered career, you don't actually work on Ren and Stimpy anymore, we won't talk about the politics. This is the Oracle. You can ask this a question about your future, and it will answer it. Now, ask it a question which is important to you about your future.
Will I get that job working in the grocery store? Do I have to feel it or something?
No, you'll feel it in a minute.
It is too soon to tell.
That's incredible.
That is amazing, isn't it?
How does it do that?
It's a conclusive answer. Look, it's television, it's bullshit, right? Believe it.
It's Nostradamus in a ball.
John, Ren and Stimpy, it's a joy. We've needed it for a long time. Thanks very much. Good to meet you. Thank you.